Hi guys, and welcome to Football Canapes for this live watch along of this round of 16 game, last of the round of 16 games in this uh, in this Euro 2024. We already know seven of our eight quarterfinalists, and after this game, we would know who our eighth quarterfinalist is as well. So, without any further ado, let's just first talk about the team news because the team news is vitally important. We're just about 7, 8, maybe 9 minutes away from the from the start of the game, and in this game we'll find out who Holland will be facing, which I find a little strange because if Austria win, it will be a rematch from the group stage game, which I mean is a bit crazy in my opinion. But anyways, it is what it is. So let's just talk about the team news first of all, and just give me a second to sort this thing out first. Anyways, yeah. So done. Anyways, so here's the team. Austrian team first because they are the home team. Pence in goal, Stefan Posch, Kevin Danso, Leinhardt in center of defense. Stefan Posch is of course right back. Mwene in at left back. The defensive midfield duo of Seewald and Konrad Leimer, and then we have Romano Schmid, Christoph Baumgartner, and Marcel Sabitzer behind Marko Arnautovic, who's the main attacker, and and as far as Turkey are concerned, that's here's their lineup: Gunyok in goal, Kadioglu at left back, Badakci and Demirel in center of defense, and Muldur at right back, Yuksek and Ayan in the defensive midfield, Yildiz, Kokchu, and Arda Güler behind Yilmaz, who's the main striker. So that's the lineup for Turkey. I mean, Austrian team. We are definitely going to talk about them. They have been a breath of fresh air in this whole tournament, and they'll be hoping to continue their fine form in this game as well, and make it to the quarterfinal where they'll play the Netherlands, which is, as I told you, I find a bit strange because it will be a rematch from the group stage game, which Austria won quite surprisingly. In my eyes, at least, they were not the favorites, but uh, they did win that game, and yeah. So Austria, they were in the same group as France, Netherlands, and Poland, and I thought that based on the history, it would be the Austrians who would struggle in this group, but surprisingly they finished top of the group, and surprised everybody. So I mean. I mean, some of the performances that they put up were extremely remarkable. They beat France. They beat no, they lost to France, but they beat Poland. They beat they beat the Dutch 3-2. They beat Poland 3-2, I think, as well, or 3-1 maybe. But it was a game against the Dutch, especially where it was like attack, you attack, we attack, you attack, we attack, and in the end they came out on top, well deserved uh, of their win. Marcel Sabitzer has been their talisman. Let's call him that. This game is being played at the Red Bull Arena in Leipzig. He used to play his football in Leipzig before moving to. There he is on screen. He used to play at Leipzig before moving to Bayern Munich and then Manchester United. So he'll be, even Konrad Leimer used to play at uh, Red Bull Leipzig before moving the uh, to the Alliance Arena and with the Bayern Munich. So the national anthem is being played out, and very soon the match will kick off. I make Austrians, I mean, favorites for this game by the, I mean, margin of 60-40 in my opinion. And based on what they have done, Turkey were lucky again in their group. Portugal, they lost to, they beat Czech Republic. They I think I can't remember what was their result against Georgia, but I'm pretty sure they beat Georgia. Might have drawn with Georgia. I am not too. I just can't recall the result that that Turkey had against Georgia. But I mean, the important thing is that they are here and the match is about to kick off. I mean, I expected the France and Belgium game to be quite open and entertaining. It was a dull and boring affair. I don't expect it to be. I I expect this game to be entertaining, but I don't want to jinx it. So let's see what we get dished up. The national anthems are have been done, and now it's time for the action to take place. I'm really just hopeful that it doesn't go to extra time. Hopefully, the 90 minutes will give us the results that we have needed, that we need. Either team, whichever team, may the best team win. Uh, I've already told you that I make Austria slight favorites, 40 to 60 in my opinion, for this game, and we'll find out. Time for the toss. We have the two captains, Marko Arnautovic and who's the captain of Turkey. I'm not really sure. So Ayan is the captain of he's the captain of Turkey national team, and hopefully from his point of view, last time round in 2021, Turkey were eliminated in the at the very first stage, and so this time it's progress. Nonetheless, Sabitzer, he's the he's the talisman. He's the stardust in this team, and Stefan Posch, Arda Güler of Real Madrid. He's a player of potential as well, and he'll be looking forward to this game. And let's see. So Nearly bit my tongue there. So, uh, surprisingly, no. I mean, Austria straight away on the attack, and the ball played in. Oh, I mean, it was almost to a strong routine, and Turkey has the corner. So it looks like that both teams are going to go for it from the very beginning, and yeah, good covering there by Stefan Posch. I think it was might have been Lionheart. I don't know the players by the faces as such. Here comes the corner. Oh, oh, it's a goal! It's a goal! Straight from the corner, it is a goal, and Turkey lead. Turkey lead from the first corner. I think it went straight from the corner. Wow, what a start! What an incredible start! Turkey lead. I mean, all of Austria's own doing. They fucked up an attack, and then Turkey scored from the corner. Uh, and I mean, dreadful defending, to be honest. I think it's not sure who scored, but not really sure who scored, but it's Merad Demiral, the centre half. Is just wide from Christoph Baumgartner, the man who's once dubbed the Frank Lampard of Austria, and Merad Demiral has scored to give Turkey the lead. Absolutely dreadful defending from Turkey, to be honest. No, from uh, I mean Austria, to be honest. Can Austria come back? Here comes the cross. Oh, man. Cleared away, and this has been an absolutely blistering start to this game. Merad Demiral has scored to give Turkey the lead. The clock is about 1.5 minutes behind, but but that is some shocking defending. And Austria, I mean, on the attack again, so we might not get the repeat of the group stage game. Austria have started really quickly, but they are trailing. They have their first corner now, and they have their first corner. Let's see if Meret Demiral can defend. I initially thought that the ball had gone in directly off the corner, but it hadn't. Seems like an injury to Baumgartner. I mean, how did that not go in from Baumgartner? Looks like nasty looking injury for Baumgartner. Not sure if treatment is required or not, but the doctors are on the pitch, and looks like we'll have slight stoppage. Let's just check out what happened. The ball had been cleared. It ricocheted off another defender. Goalkeeper did well to save it, and then it fell to Meret Demirel, who hammered it in the roof of the net, and it's 1-0 to Turkey. But but let's see what happens. There's still plenty of time for Austria to turn this game around. And as I said, I hope this game is finishes in. Oh, headed away from header. I mean, should have done better there. Referee already warning Turkey of not to waste time. Absolutely pathetic start from Turkey. This pass is not controlled by Mvene, and it goes out for a throw, I think, to Turkey. And I mean, like, if anything comes of this, Turkey will have, Austria will have only themselves to blame. 8 minutes have been played. The clock is slightly behind. In all the excitement, forgot to turn on the clock. And come Austria again, but Turkey cleared it away. If the referee suspects correctly that Turkey are trying to waste time, then I mean, I don't know what to say. Good save, sorry, not a save, but straight to the keeper from Danso. And it was a strange sort of a kickoff as well. I mean, maybe Turkey wouldn't have gotten the corner if Austria had made an orthodox start, but that's not Ralf Rangnick. He went on the attack, and then corner was conceded, and We all know what happened from there. Turkey took the lead through Demiral. Danso with the ball. Seawald. That's a foul. That may be a yellow as well on Baumgartner. It is Okan Kuchku. I think he played for West Brom, Okan Kuchku. And Celta Vigo as well. Baumgartner has been in the thick of things, and Spitzer with the free kick. Can he trouble the Turkey number one? Looks a fair way out into the wall, and it goes out for a corner. I mean, apart from the goal, it's all been Turkey so far. Sorry, Austria so far. Turkey are having to defend for their lives, and it's attack after attack after attack for it's attack after attack for Austria. Foul given. Vincenzo Montella for the of Italy, Roma, and Fiorentina. He played for the Eagle or something. He was known as, and still plenty of time left. 13 minutes played. Again, almost this Austrian defense is I mean, looks very poor for now. And every time Turkey attack, they look like you know, they're going to crumble under their own feet. The pressure, it looks like it'll get to them, and I don't know. I mean, it's like attack versus attack. You attack, we attack, both attack. So much going on in this game in the first 15 minutes of this game that it's I mean crazy actually. But Austria would consider themselves unlucky. to be a goal down. Danso with the ball goes out to Mwene. Again, ball is lost. Turkey on the attack. Good tackle by Seawald. The Sabitzer. It's surprising to see no Chalanolu for Turkey, and becomes Posh. Lineart. Austria were lining it up, but well defended and cleared away. Cleared away. There's Lineheart again. In terms of attack, Austria have had the bulk of the attacks so far. Turkey are not without the threat, but most of the attacks, most majority of the attacks are coming from Austria. Leimer, Danso. Um, It's lose or win or go home. Arnautovic settles for a throw. Settles for a throw. In terms of possession, Austria dominating the possession. Now Turkey on the counter. Can they attack quickly? Ada Güler. He goes for it. Oh, wide. Very wide. Very wide from Ada Güler. But it was a improvised shot and an opportunistic shot that Ada Güler had to take, and so he did. So I mean, can't knock him for that. But Austria again on the attack. And, goes back to the keeper. I'd be very surprised if Turkey keep a clean sheet the way they have been defending in the first 20 minutes. It's not filling me with any confidence as such, but It is what it is. Conrad Laimer catching a Turkey player there. I mean, pace of the game has slowed down in the last 4 or 5 minutes, but Austria still looking to, get level as soon as possible. The more time passes, the more nervous they might get, the the more inaccurate the passing might get, you know. So, I mean, as lucky as that goal was for Turkey, their Austria now have the responsibility to make things happen. And Turkey look confident. I mean, Turkey look confident. Can't chance for shot from edge of the. Austria have got men back. I mean, I made Austria firm favorite for this game. Tells you how much I know about football and yeah, I mean, like I still think Austria will win this game, but they have made it harder for themselves by considering that goal that was a stupid goal that they conceded in the very first second minute. And here's another free kick. Here it comes. Another headed away initially. Now they have a corner. Turkey, Baumgartner, it deflected off, and Turkey have a corner. Arda Güler to take of Real Madrid, won the Champions League. Who cleared away, but for another corner by Linehart, number 15 for once again Arda Güler with the corner. Oh man, that could and should have been 2-0. I mean, it came off the shoulder. So it was perhaps a little tough. So can't knock him for that. But Austria need to be careful. Otherwise, 2-0, at 1-0, even it's tough. But 2-0, I mean, it will almost be mission impossible for Mission impossible for the Austrians. Good ball played in. Sabitzer looking to find Marko Arnautovic, but well defended for now. And here's Slimer. Oh, counter attack is on. If they can start quickly. Oh, nutmeg, nutmeg. Just inches, inches. Here comes the cross, but it's cleared away by Leinhardt. Stefan Leinhardt. Let me know who you are supporting. Oh, here goes Marko Arnautovic. Played a little wide, but oh, straight at the keeper. Let me know who you are supporting, Austria or Turkey. I mean, I was more in the Austrian corner than Turkey, but anyways, Turkey lead 1-0 thanks to Miray Demiral goal in the second minute. I think it was uh, from the corner, and uh, and uh, and Austria have had plenty of attacks, but so far none of them have obviously bore fruit. It's been a really composed performance so far for them, and their attackers as well as their midfielders are doing really well. I mean, it's. I mean, they look really composed, really composed. And, if Austria get back into this match, it won't be, it won't be that easy. They'll have to work really hard at it, and maybe they'll require uh, Turkey's assistance as well, because it might come from a Turkish mistake, and if they go through, it will be a Turkish delight. That's a bad joke. Yes, straight to the keeper. I mean, Austrian attacks in the last 10 or so minutes have not been that penetrative. Let's use that word. It's not the best. It's not the best. Hmm. Again, Turkey far too composed on the ball. Austria, they're inviting Austrians and then playing through the lines and then finding the attackers. It's Austria might be playing into their hands, Turkey's, and who knows, Turkey might nick another goal before half time, and then it's good night, Austria basically. Has any team come back from a two goal down, from a two goal deficit in this tournament? I don't recall. Uh, I mean, most teams that have gone 2-0 down or 3-1 down have been those poor teams. And in international tournaments, we never see comebacks like those where teams come back from two goals down. We see more of it in the club football, but internationally it's a bit more competitive. So that competitive nature shows in the lack of comebacks, and most of the times it's deflected. So I mean, 2-0 down and it's virtually game over, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens, but Austria now are making heavy weather of it. I mean, heavy weather as in they're struggling. Turkey are sitting deep and then chasing Austria out of their own half into Austria's half, and then pressing when needed. And if there's no need to press, they are just letting letting Austria pass the ball among themselves at the back. There's no imminent danger to any uh, um, to the Turkish goal. Although, having said that, Austria have done well. Marko Arnautovic is free down the left. There is Mbene. No, nothing comes of it. Oh. Again, Austria trying to break through, but there's just no space, no space at all. Sabitzer with the cross. I mean, to be honest, he was falling away, and it was on his left side, easily cleared by Turkish defense, and Austria start another attack. 10 minutes remaining in the normal time. Danso with the, uh, I mean, he had made a run forward, which meant that there was a gap, but Austria have recovered with Konrad Leimer of Bayern Munich. Leinhardt has seen plenty of the ball. Again, Christoph Baumgartner trying, but it didn't come off. It isn't coming off. Right. Crosses are too short. Easily defendable. Easily defendable. A Turkish player giving it their all. Turkish players job by the Turkish keeper, well collected. I mean, he he was proactive there, helped his defense out. Foul by Stefan Posch. Might get a he does get a yellow. Stefan Posch. 8 minutes remaining in the first half, normal time. Romano Schmid, actually, it is who gets the yellow card. Turkey on the attack. Ball is lost. Schmid plays in Baumgartner, who plays in Sabitzer. That has to. Oh no, ball was one, says the referee. Things haven't really clicked forward from Turkey. It all started with that awful sort of a kickoff that they had, which then meant Turkey had a corner, and then they scored from that corner in Meret Demirel. Stefan Posch. that push in the back. Even I can see it from here. Last 5 minutes of this first half. In fact, Turkey scored in the very first minute. I wasn't sure whether it was. I knew it was, even if it was the second minute, it was very early in the second minute as well. But the tournament clock says the first minute of the game is when Turkey scored. Baumgartner, oh, foul. That might be a yellow. No, yeah, yellow. Yuksek is the player who's booked. Foul on Christoph Baumgartner of he plays at Red Bull Leipzig as well. RB Leipzig. I'm not sure it's Red Bull Leipzig or RB Leipzig. I mean, whether the RB they use it as a if we all know it as RB Leipzig. Sometimes those things they don't have full form. Look how deep Arnautovic is. I mean, bad pass. I mean, far too ambitious for Mvene. I mean, he trips over his own feet, and but that pass was so difficult to control. It was like very ambitious that pass, and we are closing in on the halftime these Turkey players are street smart. They are taking all the time that they need, and free kick to come in. There it does. Cleared away. Chance for Turkey to counter if they can play it quickly, but no, Turkey win the ball back. Maybe chance for them to have a crack at goal. Just 1 minute added on, 1 minute. Oh, white from Baumgartner. Half time, and it's Turkey 1, Austria nil in this game, and to be honest, Turkey have deserved the lead they have gotten, and while we wait for the second half to begin after the break, let's talk about what we've seen in the first half. It's I mean, as a Turkey, as an Austrian fan, I'd be very disappointed. I mean, Austria started decently, but Turkey have limited the number of chances that Austria have had. In fact, Turkey have looked dangerous on the counter as well. They've not presented them with anything that they can, that they can feast on, or I mean, like attack or something like that. It's. I mean, Turkey have been in control of this game. Uh, the best chance was converted by Turkey. It was the chance was converted. As such, neither keeper has had to make a save um, neither keeper has had to make a save. I mean, apart from that goal, there's just nothing been there. So that's I mean, there's been plenty of effort that has gone in, but in terms of quality, there's very little in there to talk about. I mean, yeah, both teams have tried. Austria, in particular, have to try. They can't just leave it. Need to turn off the AC. So Austria in particular need to try, but they're not making any headway into Turkish defense. It's all pretty. I mean, outside of the box stuff, and there's nothing that would worry me if I'm a Turkish fan. Austria need to up the ante. Maybe take one of Seawald or Limer off and bring on an attacker who can who can maybe go alongside Austria and play. Maybe Mikhail Grigoritz. He can come on and he can do something, but I don't know. Right now, it looks a bit it looks a bit one-dimensional, which I think Turkey are finding it really easy to permeate and I mean find it easy to deal with. That's what I feel they are they. I mean. I mean, that's what I feel. I mean, Christoph Baumgartner was the guy who deflected it. Let me just might have been his own goal. If it no, it was actually Stefan. It would have been Stefan Posch's own goal, but Marais Demirel smashed it into the roof of the net, and yeah, that's where we are currently. As I said, this not not been too many chances for either of the two teams, and apart from that goal, that is, in the initial phase there was a shot from Christoph Baumgartner, but that was way wide, and nothing that required the Turkish goalkeeper's intervention. It was well under control, and yeah. So I mean, the Austria need to really buckle up their ideas, because for now it's not doing anything to it's not doing anything to encourage any Austrian fan that yes, there might be goal coming their way in the second half. Because I honestly, if I am if I am the if I am a Turkish or an Austrian supporter, I'd be very disappointed with how the first half has turned out to be, and if and the fact that I and the first half has turned out, it's not it's not befitting of befitting of Austria to just being limited to you know playing outside of the Turkish box without you know having an attempt or two at goal, and but no two halves are the same. Maybe Austria can in the second half conjure up something which can probably encourage them, and maybe bring about maybe bring about something that can be that can that can you know at least give them something that yes, we can we can do something, and but for now it's 1-0 to for now it's 1-0 to it's 1-0 to 1-0 to Turkey, and I mean, Austria have it all to do in the second half. The second half, it's whether they can or can't. Whether they can or can't, we'll find out. But we'll find out. But for now, it looks a bit tough, to be honest, and it looks a bit tough. Let's talk about the quarterfinals. We already know the three that the three that have already been determined. I mean, two of them are absolute bangers. Portugal versus France. It's a Portugal versus France is going to be a classic, and so that it's on Friday night, depending upon where you're watching, could be Saturday as well, and the other one is Germany versus Spain, and Germany versus Spain is, I mean, whoever goes through that game is, in my eyes, will be the favorite for the tournament, even though you cannot rule out France. And England versus Switzerland as well is a game that the way England have been playing is I mean uh, you won't write off Switzerland the way England have been playing. Really, I mean, I'm genuinely heartbroken for Slovakia, the way they played, the way they defended, and in the 95th minute, England scored an equalizer, which was, and then they swiftly followed that up with what turned out to be a winner by Harry Kane. So I genuinely am a bit heartbroken for Slovakia, and so England versus Switzerland with the players they have in Shaka, the kind of form he's in, Granit Xhaka, Doy, Doy or is it Ndoye, and Abishare is another player who's come on. Who else? Shakiri might play, Vargas, and Breel Embolo. I mean, of course, don't forget that Mark Gahey won't be playing for England. He's suspended. So Luis Dunk might come into the team, or maybe Joe Gomez or Edri Konsa. They might come in for England, and who knows what might happen in that game, and we'll of course find out. But uh, I think that game is 50-50 in my eyes. I I don't make England favorites for that game. I don't. Sorry. And yeah, so we'll see. But the other two games, and as things stand Netherlands versus Turkey will be. I mean, it's not as how do you put it, as as glamorous as the other two, as the other three, because Turkey aren't seen as a big hitter in terms of European football, but they can, the way they have played, they can easily get the better of. They can easily get the better of uh, Netherlands. Netherlands depends on what Netherlands side turns up on the day, and which Netherlands side turns up on the day, and and yeah. So I mean, Germany versus Spain will be a classic midfield battle. Tony Cruz versus Rodri. It'll be it'll be a game which will be really enjoyable to watch, and and I wish those two teams could have met in the semi-final or the final, but so is the draw that Germany and Spain will be playing each other in the quarterfinal. Portugal versus France. Although Portugal don't look any great shakes. Ronaldo yesterday put in a selfish display. He was I mean, I'm not sure what he was trying to do, and if he struggled against Slovenia, I doubt, as I suspected, Mikhail Gregoritsch, it's on. He's on, and let's see who is come on for. So two up top for Austria now. So Mwene and Schmid are out, and Brass and Gregoritsch Gregoritsch are on, and hopefully these two players can make some difference. Although Austrians are on the pitch, Turkey players are still in the Leipzig tunnel. Although they have come out now, and they're warming up now. I'm not sure if they're in the right half. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I'm not sure. No, they are. The angle was a bit different. Now it's Turkey's kickoff. So the second half has begun, and second half has begun. Let's see what this half brings to us. I mean, Austria have to do something. It's do or die time for them, and we'll see if they can repeat the group game against Netherlands. Don't you find it strange that Netherlands and Austria you know, played in a group game and then could face each other in the quarterfinals? I mean, I find it hard. I mean, I find it some sort of a glitch in the draw. I mean, I'm not sure how is it possible, that kind of thing. But it is what it is. Anyways, let's see what Austria can do. Chance. Oh, keeper stays back. Oh, wide. Wide from Gregoritsch. He wants a corner, but maybe the ball went out. Is something that the referee is saying, and maybe it did, but no corner. Goal kick has been given to Turkey, and yeah. I mean, I'm not sure where Gregoritsch is playing these days. He used to be at Augsburg. He was at Schalke as well, and I mean, so those were the days, and yeah. And on Friday are the two banging quarterfinals, and then on Saturday we have England versus uh, England versus Switzerland, and Netherlands versus whoever wins this game or comes through this game. But Gregoritsch has made an impact foul. No, offside given, clear offside there. Might have been given quicker, but yeah. So any England fans here? I don't like England team. I follow Premier League, but I don't like England's national team as such. I'm more of a Germany person. I hope they can go all the way for Tony Cruz's sake, or maybe Spain can win it. They won it in what 2008 and 2012. What a side that was! 2008 side, 2008, 2012. Xavi, Iniesta, David Silva, Torres, David Villa, Puyol, Ramos. They were great players. I mean, this game is There's nothing much going on in this game, so that's why I'm reminiscing about that time. Reminiscing about that game. Anyways, so as I was telling you, that's all that it's coming home bullshit makes me angry as well. I mean, it's since when did football was England became the home of football? Yes, they have a good league, perhaps the best, certainly the richest, but they are hell bent on destroying it with those PSR rules. Here's Stefan Posch with the cross, out for a goal kick to Turkey, and yeah. 40 or so minutes left. I mean, Austria are being a bit measured, a bit considerate. They don't want to go 2-0 down because then that will be them out. A chance, and now to win. That's a poor attempt. Absolutely diabolical attempt from Arnautovic. I mean, that's the best chance of the game so far, and then and a super save. I mean, that's a super ball played in, and that's a big miss, really big miss from Marko Arnautovic, and a very casual, lackadaisical, nonchalant sort of an attempt by Austrian captain, who now playing for Inter or Bologna. Is it? He was at Bologna, but at Inter nowadays, I think. Was at Stoke, West Ham. Manchester United were linked with Marko Arnautovic a couple of years ago. He played for Ten Hag at FC Twente. So, but that attempt from Marko Arnautovic was really poor. Another yellow card coming out, and for another player. I mean, let's see who it is. I think it's Lionheart who's been uh, who's been carded this time, and yeah. So Philippe Philip Lionheart has been yellow carded, and and chance for a shot. Left foot. Oh, just played wide, and then Conrad Leimer. That was your chance, Conrad Leimer. But the body shape was all wrong from Conrad Leimer, and it went out for a goal kick. But that Marko Arnautovic attempt might come back to bite him. It's definitely his last tournament, I think, for Austria. In Has Turkey on the counter, but good defending by Bosch. Oh, lost, but ball is out for a throw in. And yeah, as I was telling you, the Premier League is something I I mean I follow, but I would like Germany to be, to go all the way this time. I've never seen Germany win the Euros tournament. Let me know who you are supporting in the chat. Who you want to see as the winners of the tournament. Oh, good block, but Austria are getting dangerous chances in Turkey's box. It could be the equalizer could be on its way very soon, and yeah, this time it was Baumgartner, I think. No, Posh, Stefan Posh. Corner to be taken by Marcel Sabitzer, making that cross sign. Another corner, throw maybe. No, goal kick. The ball had gone out, curled out, and yeah. But keeper we have to give him credit as well. He made himself big, and then Konrad Leimer, and then Stefan Pausch. So three chances in good time for Austria with Arnautovic, Posch, and then Konrad Leimer as well. A chance for Arnautovic again, looks offside, but again played wide, and offside is given. I mean, I called it. It looked offside because I mean, clearly offside. He looked offside, and I mean, the attempt was so poor, so poor from Marko Arnautovic that I mean. Maybe he knew he was offside, so that's why he didn't bother that much with um, trying to beat the Turkish keeper. He knew he was offside, and yeah, but but Austria are getting closer and closer. The change of formation going 4-4-2 has helped, and but but I mean, Seawald and Limer is getting more forward, which is making it more interesting uh, far more attacking threats for threat for Turkey. Has Turkey in the ball? Oh, the left back. Oh no, wayward pass, sliced it, and yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe if possible, and do get involved in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from and who you are supporting in this game, or who you want to go through, even if you are not supporting, or even if you are watching as a neutral. Uh, I'm I was before the game I made Turkey. Oh, sorry, Austria as favorites for this game, but but it does look like they are struggling. Uh, Austria and Turkey, even though they have conceded a lot of chances in this second half, it does look like they know what they're doing. So Salihamidzic of Borussia Dortmund is coming on, and Yüksek is coming off for Turkey, and so things are being freshened up. Salihamidzic, I don't know what is happening with him at Dortmund, or whether he's still at Dortmund or not, but I mean, it's 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 strange. He was one of the star players, and now in fact, uh, I'm sure all of you know that Nuri Sahin, who's a Turkish player, is in charge at Dortmund. So maybe Salih will see some game time. So Nuri Sahin after Edin Terzic, who I think by the name it suggests he was of Turkish descent, and and uh, and corner to Turkey. I'm not sure why I'm mixing the two names up, but with 13 14 minutes played in this second half, Austria have looked dangerous, but Turkey, no, I think they know what they're doing, and should be they should. This should be professional enough. And Arda Güler, Real Madrid, another 2-0, 2-0 again. Mara Demiral, 2-0, 2-0 to 2-0 to Turkey. And as far as I am concerned, the game is done, more or less done. Uh, I mean, awful marking from that in-swinging Arda Güler corner. And yeah, what can you say? A dreadful marking, and 2-0 to Turkey. And I mean, it's amateurish defending by amateurish amateurish defending by Turkey, Austria. And uh, and they now have it all to do. Just Mare Demiral makes a run towards near post, and it the keeper has no chance. Not sure why Danso is marking him. Danso and Lineheart, two central defenders against one central defender, and they still can't mark him. That is atrociously poor defending from both of them. And uh, and uh, and uh, I mean, game over. I mean, he's got two goals in the game. Can you believe that a central defender scoring two goals? Cristiano Ronaldo has zero goals. Kylian Mbappe has one goal, and Meret Demiral of Turkey has two goals. I mean, it's now back to the walls for Austrians, who have been a surprisingly good side in this tournament, but they have it all to do. And but Turkey have deserved it. They've they have played it absolutely as it should be played. I mean, right down to absolute T, they have played it. And maybe they. I mean, those missed chances by Arnautovic and Stefan Posch. They have come back to bite Turkey. I mean, there's still half an hour to go, but it does look like the way it has been going in the last hour or so of playing time. It's raining in Leipzig now. Hopefully, no stoppages. I mean, that corner, I mean, the two corners that have led to the two goals have been stupidly conceded by Turkey. I'm telling you now, Austria rather. Those two corners have been awful, awful. The concession of both was awful. I have to tell you. I mean, like, what they're trying to do? Just hack it clear. Trying to play in your own defensive third, and conceding a corner, and then it was what it was. And Austria have for now paid the price. They paid the price, and it looks like Turkey will be going through to the quarterfinals. So no repeat of the group game between Austria and Turkey, Austria and Netherlands as things stand. But still plenty of time. I mean, stranger things have happened, but Turkey are on the attack again. I mean, this Austrian performance has really disappointed me. Really disappointed me. And I expected more out of Austria. I mean, all the good work that they did has been seemingly undone. It would have been better if they finished third, because then they would have played Romania. They finished top of the group and got Turkey. And Netherlands, who finished third, they got Romania. And so Romania, on paper at least, would have been an easier draw. And Leimer and Leinhardt are out, and Florian Grillitsch and Max Wober have come on. I mean, I'd say the gut instinct, my gut instinct tells me that this game is all but over from Austrian point of view. I don't want to discourage any Austrian fans or any neutral fans who want to talk about a good game to get involved in the chat. There's no stopping you. Whether you have criticism, praise, or want to talk about the game, let me know, and let's make it a two-way interaction. And and uh, and yeah, so Ralf Rangnick, and don't forget, Austria are without their best player as well. David Alaba is not in this tournament. He is still recovering from that ACL injury that he suffered at the start of the previous season in 2023. And yeah, so I mean, that's what it is. 25 or so minutes remaining. And don't get me wrong, I would love Austria to make a comeback. But the way these first 65 minutes have turned out, I just can't see it. I just can't see it. Sorry. I genuinely want Austria to do well. Oh, 2-1, 2-1, Gregoritsch scores. It's 2-1, so comeback maybe is on. 2-1. Again, three goals from. So it's 2-1 now. So maybe there is literally some fight left in the Austrians, and and yeah. So the substitute has scored, and maybe all that negative vibes that I was having for Austria have gone away, and but here's Turkey on the attack. I hope Turkey players want penalty, but referee says no. I mean, one thing I must say that has really impressed me is the standard of refereeing. The Premier League referees you watch, they bore the shit out of you, and and I mean, they bore the shit out of you. I mean, I genuinely sometimes feel that the football that I am watching is. I mean, I'd rather take a bad decision for Newcastle United, but one bad decision. I mean, those sort of things usually even themselves out, and so I would take a bad decision for Newcastle United to rid of VAR. Actually, I thought it would help, but it hasn't actually helped at all. And there's a chance. Oh, straight at the keeper from Gregoritsch. He was onside. I mean, the rain has maybe brought in some luck for the Austrians, and yeah, Gregoritsch. I mean, Turkey need to be careful. I mean, if Austria score the next goal, then they'll have all the momentum. And and yeah, so Turkey 2, Austria 1. Two goals for Marat Demirel from two corners, and Mikhail Gregorich, who came on as a halftime substitute for Romano Schmidt. He scored for Austria to give them hope, to bring them back into the game. And now he had another chance which went straight at the keeper. He was onside as well. So I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but Austria have hope, and that is the big thing. I'm not sure if some of you have watched that movie Shawshank Redemption or not, but hope is a good thing, perhaps the best of things, and no good thing should ever die. So enough of those movie references for now, but yeah, Austria have hope. 20 minutes to go, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of added time. So a quarter of a game to score one, and then if it goes to added time, extra time, who knows what might happen. We saw what happened yesterday, and but Turkey would be kicking themselves if they let a two goals lead slip and eventually ended up going out. Oh man, Arnautovic was nearly in there. Should have released him quicker. Chance for Turkey to counter. Why didn't he shoot earlier? And then, I mean, that was a bad miss. I mean, I'm not sure who that is, Yilmaz or Jidic, but comeback maybe is on the cards. I mean, Turkey. I mean, I'm not saying they look nervous as such, but blowing a two-goal lead in a major tournament, that very rarely happens. I mean, I remember Japan were 2-0 up against Belgium, and then they lost with Marwan Fellaini scoring. Danso, Pras, no, sorry, Bosch, Gregoritsch with the header. Shot blocked from the edge of the box. It's all Austria now. All Austria now. They are trying to make things happen, and but I mean, Marko Arnautovic is doing very little. He's not getting involved in the game, and and yeah. long throw, and the rain is added an extra spice to the ball is just fizzing around. The passing is so crisp, so neat, and all the Austrian outfield players are in Turkey half. Chance for big play. Oh, well collected by Turkey keeper. That was a fizzer. And in driving rain, and in driving rain, these kind of efforts can be really tough to catch. I mean that goal by Mikhail Gregoritsch has really added something extra to the game. Oh, chance for a shot. Oh, blocked. Perhaps should have played someone else. Corner is it or a goal kick? Need a goal. I mean, the game is so good. I don't mind if it goes to extra time. I was dreading it earlier, and but 15 or so minutes remaining, and let's see what happens in these remaining few minutes. Arnautovic, that could have been close. Maybe he knew what he was doing, but it was closer than I think what he might have anticipated, and still 2-1. But Austria doing a lot of the pressing. The dreadful Oi, Arnautovic, and this change of formation has really helped Austria 4-4-2, having both corner. It didn't come off Arnautovic, it came off not sure who is, but corner. Maybe Austria can score from a corner. Arda Güler is going off. He took the corner from which Mary Demirel scored at least the second one. The first one was also taken by him, but I don't know if he got the assist for that or not. But Güler and Yildiz are taken off. Okay Jukuslu is coming on, and another player whose name I missed. Sabitzer with the corner. I'm not sure why why many players are going for this braided haircut. You like those braiding haircuts? I don't. I mean, like sometimes some people might not have a choice, but those braids, not really for me. Anyway, another Sabitzer corner cleared away by Turkey. After that flurry of attacks by Austria, I mean, Turkey have gathered themselves and are now looking much more solid. Going into the last 10 minutes of the game, Austria will undoubtedly throw everything at will throw undoubtedly throw everything at Turkey, and but let's see where it takes Austria. Oh man, it's close. It's close. It was really close. I mean, just that final ball is not falling uh, Austria's favor. That was good play there, but cross and I mean Turkey defended it decently. Here's Danso plays it out to Sabitzer. His cross is blocked. That has to be a foul by. Take a shot. Sabitzer with a cross. Goal kick. Baumgartner really unlucky. Although Danso could have taken a shot there, I think. I felt. I mean, it's all the plays happening in Turkey's penalty box. Just the last bit is not going Turkey's way, and now the gamesmanship has started. Turkey players going down with cramps and all. Abdul Karim has gone down. Another player. I mean, to be honest, it's raining heavily. The pitch is heavy. It does take its toll on players, and it does take its toll on players. And Kuchku, Kokchu, I mean, he's down. He's getting treatment. And like, what makes me more nervous is like the added time. But treatment is required as well. It's essential as well. If you can't run, if you can't run, there's no point staying on the pitch, is there? Another substitution. The player Kokchu, who was down, couldn't continue. So it was genuine in his case. I think Turkey have now made all the substitutions. Austria have they've only got one left. They've made four, and chance for Turkey. Ooh, last bit of the passing is letting both teams down. I say letting down as in achieving what they want to achieve. It's they want to go through, which is, and for that to happen, Austria need to score a goal, or else they are heading out. And again, trying to play in dangerous areas. Danso to Posh. Oh man, keeper made a mess of it, but the header is wide from Baumgartner. Keeper nearly made a mess of it, and Baumgartner, all he had to do was get it on target. but it was too high. It was too high. I mean, I mean he, Christoph Baumgartner. When he was at Hoffenheim, he was dubbed the new Frank Lampard, and and I mean he tried his best. It was a good jump that he made, got up to a good height, but it wasn't to be, and and it went wide, hard to control. But any sort of an attempt on target would have led to an equalizer, and going into the last 5 or so minutes, it would have been interesting, because I think both teams then would have both then settled for extra time, which might still happen, but the keeper made a mess of it. The keeper made a mess of it, and I mean it would have been tough anyways. Corner to Austria. Arnautovic waits off over the bar from Baumgartner. Man, he's good. He's good. His heading is really good, Christoph Baumgartner's. And this time he got up and put it over the bar. It once again wasn't the best of opportunities, but Ralf Rangnick, as he watches on, he knows perhaps the opportunity is slipping him by in this rain in Leipzig. He was a coach at Leipzig as well, director of football or sporting director at Leipzig as well. I mean, he would have wanted to do well here. I mean, everyone wants to do well, but at Leipzig, Ralf Rangnick is held in very high regard, and ball has stayed in. I thought it might go out. Whew. Last 3 minutes of normal time, and then I expect around 4 minutes of stoppage time, so about 7 minutes give or take. Referee says play on. Could have given a foul there, but cleared away. So I make it about 7 or so minutes, 7, 8 maximum at maximum. It is Turkey on the counter attack. Oh, that could have been close. That was touch and go. As Austria on the counter, referee says the player got the ball, and well, at least Turkey are not wasting time now. But ball played through over the bar. That was their chance. That was their chance. Barish. I mean, he had two players free and might have been offside anyways. Wasn't given by the on-field referee, but replay suggests he might have been, might not have been. It would have been really close. Would have been close. Last minute of the normal time. Things now getting desperate, but anything can happen as we saw with England. As we saw with England and but Turkey, if they go through, they would have deserved it. They got the goals. They sat back. I mean, over the last 20 or so minutes, it hasn't been the most comfortable, but they've sat back. They've absorbed pressure, and then tried to hit Austria on the counter. And 90 minutes have been played now. 90 minutes have been played, and let's see how much time is added on. 4 minutes. 4 minutes have been added on, and 4 minutes is all that stands between Turkey and quarterfinal against the Netherlands. So 4 minutes, we are already well into it. Here comes the cross. Oh, the ball just wouldn't fall for an Austrian player. Just wouldn't fall for him, and the first minute of the four is almost up. Good cross from Max Wober. Good block. Man, this Christoph Baumgartner is really impressing me. Was it, was it? No, it was Gregoritsch, not Baumgartner. And that's how it is. I mean, those missed chances at 1-0 are really coming back to haunt. Are really coming back to haunt Austria. I mean, Vincenzo Montella is must be delighted. So about 2.5, 3 minutes, I make it remaining. 4 minutes have been added on, just four, and we've already played about 1.5 minutes. But 30 seconds were added. Must be added or should be added because of the injury treatment that the player got, the Austrian player or Turkish player got. But 2 minutes have been played now, and 2 minutes have been played now, and let's see. Ralf Rangnick not giving up, still giving out instructions to his players, and I mean, at the start I said I made Austria favorites, but it's Turkey that look like coming out on top. Coming out on top. I mean, we now know our quarterfinalists as well and our quarterfinals as well, but I'm like, might be jumping the gun. Still a minute to go, but played through. It could be 3-1. It could be 3-1. Oh, good save by the keeper, Austrian keeper. Could have been 3-1, and that would definitely have been game over. But Austria have a chance, last chance. Cleared away. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. I keep saying 30 seconds. Might be might be a minute or so, given how much injury that player took. Oh, good save! What a save by the Turkish keeper Baumgartner. They can't believe their luck. Baumgartner, I mean, he did everything he had to, but Turkish keeper made a remarkable save. Absolutely blinding save that was. 4.5 minutes have been played of the four added, and this is, I think, the last chance saloon for this corner for Turkey. Even the Austrian keeper is up for this corner. Can he score? Pence. Here comes the corner. Cleared away. The referee looks at his watch. And that's it. Turkey have won. Turkey have won. Turkey have done it. They have made it through to the quarter final. And congratulations to Turkey. We now we now know our finalists. UEFA Euro. We now know our quarterfinalists. Turkey being the last of the eight quarterfinalists. Congratulations to them, well deserved, and commiserations to Austria. Just to recap the whole thing. It was Meray Demiral who scored in the first minute of the game, and then it was Meray Demiral again who scored in the second half, and then Mikhail Gregoritsch gave Austrian team hope with a header in the 66th minute, and then Christoph Baumgartner maybe should have scored in the very last minute of the uh, stoppage time in the second half. But a great save, great save. I'm not sure I can tell you how good that save was from Mere. Uh, and that has meant that Turkey are the last of the quarterfinalists. So now we know who are our quarterfinalists for this UEFA Euro 2024. We have Germany versus Spain. That's our first quarterfinal. That will be followed by France versus Portugal, and the third one would be Switzerland versus England, and then that will be followed by Netherlands versus Turkey. What a brilliant tournament this has turned out to be. Marko Arnautovic, I mean, I have to say, he was pretty poor in this uh, in this game, and I mean, his missed chance at 1-0 has ended up costing Austria dear. I mean, full time Austria won and Turkey 2. Turkey deserved the win. Austria perhaps played the better football. Now it's up to the quarterfinals. Let's see what happens there. The first two ones from the top half of the draw are the real good ones. Germany versus Spain, and then France versus Portugal. The other ones, Switzerland versus England, and Netherlands versus Turkey. Let's see what happens. Congratulations to all the quarterfinalists from me, Imanshu, and let's see what happens going forward. Once again, I would request, if you're watching, do subscribe to the channel, do leave a like, and And thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next few videos, and I'll see you in my next few videos. Till then, stay safe, take care, bye for now.